Hello, and welcome to a Wednesday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Wednesday, March 27th, 2024 crosswords and go for that 1,489-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Wednesday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. And he's always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Roma, so it's pro. Oops. Holes, you, Isle, Chimp, Chow, and Achu. Alright. It was pro rather than for. Monkey in the middle of this puzzle. It's not true. The chimp is not a monkey. The chimp is an ape. These are not the same thing. If I'm going to be pedantic, I'm going to be pedantic. Anyway, now for the main event. That's the Wednesday Daily Grid, which is by Rich Katz today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Alright, let's see what Rich Katz has in store for us. Let's get into it. Classic Camaro, maybe it's IROC. Blank Islands, home to Corfu. Hooch. But then again is on the other hand. Baker of Jazz is Chet Baker. With 36 across, mnemonic for turning 54 across. Okay. Bean and refried beans. Pinto, I guess, unit equivalent to 8 quarts is a pint. Contents of some folders. Pound is a drink. Devoid of pork and shellfish, say. Oh, sure, so it's not a pint. It's a peck. Chug here. Email, I think. Neuters could be gelds, close fitting. Footballer's uniform. A kit. Without it, that's neat. It's ice and act like a bobblehead. Okay. Wiggler in a child's mouth. Might be tooth. A rich cake is a tort. Snare could be to entrap. Talk the ear off. Like yap to or something. Righty tighty. Must be righty tighty, lefty loosey. Probably yap at then. Sorry, can't type today. Like some league games. Recyclable material, imitation. Okay, hot temper is ire. O to be is être. Just spades here. Nauseated. So this looks like it might be tooth. Hooch. Rot gut. T that comes before a Y, that's a tau that comes before an oopsilon. Ionian Islands, okay. Skin tight, I see. Loose tooth, I got it. This is ersatz, away games, tin, and veer quickly could be to zig. Don't go anywhere, hang tight. Lamar heady here, place for some me time. Day spa. Sea green, rendered from being published. Small fry. Tyke. Happy as a clam. Elated. American Idol. This is Eli, just the E from the and the Li from lines. Recline is laid or lane. Blue Danube here. New Era as a hat brand. Shri. Timothy Leary studied LSD. Paper and tea is loose leaf. Honest Abe. First 4 of a noted series is ABCD. Soft caps. Berets. Rosebud is a sled. Did Zippo. Not. Could just be tie. This is older. End of an act, maybe. And stick used for breaking. Rids of. And once wolf, always wolf. Coiner. Okay. It's Aesop. Good night. Sleep tight. Naval threats. Left something. Where Joe was biding time is Delaware. Arab bigwig is an emir. Program operators are users. Base jumper is a daredevil. Grip it and rip it. Loose lips sink ships. It's probably ATVs. And Ilsa. Characteristic sound of Yoko Ono. A long O. Rids of is purges of. Scene 5. V is bolt. Toolbox tool are screwdrivers. Idled here. Don't be evil. Repressitine and twine. All right. So I've got a righty-tighty, lefty-loosey for using a screwdriver. The screwdriver there is a bit not at all related to the theme. I mean, that's not true, of course. Not at all related to the wordplay in the theme. Of course, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey is advice for using a screwdriver. And really, it's here to get the same number of letters as righty-tighty. I would say screwdriver fits better, but it doesn't fit the number of letters. So we've got 3 tight themers on the right, 3 loose themers on the left. Skin tight, hang tight, and sleep tight, as well as loose tooth, loose leaf, loose lips. So one thing that's kind of nice is that the looses are really to the left of these words, right? They all start with loose, and the tight is really to the right of all these words. They all end with tight. And they're symmetrically placed. So there's a lot of theme material interacting with a lot of other theme material in this one. Basically almost every entry in the grid sees some 1 or 2 themers. So the fact that this is quite a smooth fill is pretty impressive. Normal Wednesday time. And let's look through this thing, see what we can learn. Starting right off with some crossword knowledge in the IROC marrow. It's not the best way to start your puzzle, I don't think, but my history hates the 1980s Chevy Camaro IROC Z. So I think this basically lives on in crosswords. I mean, I'm sure there are people who love it, but it's now a car that went out of production, 30 years ago. Camaro is iconic, IROC less so. So that's definitely unfortunate crosswordies at the top there. That's a fun misdirect, I guess. Tau and upsilon. I like the Z there in ersatz. I can see this little section being kind of tough, though, I think. Yeah, I get why you'd want to kill. I mean, why you want to clue kill as an editorial thing. That's a nice clue. I didn't understand. Full Q. I mean, the rest of the fill is not super exciting, but it's relatively clean. Rotgut here means like moonshine, basically, right? Or quality alcohol. We have both OTOH and IMHO. A lot of texting acronyms here. This is a British footballer wearing a kit. Nice clue on être. Oh, to be in France. The cluing is pretty good, I think. Like I said here, this is just between the lines. You have an E and LI here. Kind of a cryptic type clue. It's not the cleanest, but it's pretty impressively clean. I like this clue also. This, play on Biden. Joe Biden. Was Biden his time. All right. So, nice little Wednesday. Pretty normal time, I would say. Whoops, that's the wrong one. This one was by Rich Katz. Played it just slightly faster than average, and is playing just slightly faster than average on the global XW stats population. So, decent Wednesday. Let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph Plusword. Here's your spoiler alert for the Plusword. If you'd like to play along, there's a link in the description below. Plusword is free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's do it. Big teeth, that's tusks. Stopwatch is a timer. MSG flavor is umami. Child, informally. Keith Richards, I think. Wintry precipitation is probably sleet. I see impel. Sprat? No. Sprog? Marie, anyway. Wanted koala here. So where does the A go at the beginning? Or here, like cloak. Cloak it is. Wasn't sure about Marie Rose. Luckily I knew Keith Richards and didn't know Sprog either. Sprog, is it British slang? Child. Just got a couple of Sprogs now. Never heard of that. British slang, okay. And then, what was the dressing? Marie Rose? Marie Rose dressing? Apparently it's some kind of character. Marie Rose sauce. Oh, it's just cocktail sauce? British condiment. Basically, it's just cocktail sauce. Thousand Island is similar. Russian is similar. Alright. Learn some new stuff. That one. Let's move on to the Telegraph code words. Here's your spoiler alert. There's a link in the description below. Yesterday, the code word stuff was really tough. It's not free to play, unfortunately, but only giving us the Y and the V today. Not sure here. Seems like this will be the E or the O. Following the V, it sort of has to be a vowel. It's doubled. Should we try O? I'm not sure. This doesn't have to be a vowel. Guess this could be an E. This looked pretty common also. Maybe this is Outlook. Well, this looks a bit weird then. It's not Outlook because there's no place for the Q. This is quite common. I think this, we gotta try an E here. Maybe an R here. So what is this? Not too sure. I wanted an I here. And like an A here. But I'm not that sure. A T? Based on where it is. Maybe this is wrong. The A doesn't look too bad, though. Maybe the R could be wrong. Be like angle? What angle? This looks weird though. I think this would be eagle then. Could it possibly be outlook? Maybe we have another QWERTY situation. This could be pottery. This could be yokels. Yodels. Vodka. Maybe this is better. Useless. Savor, I forgot about. Or favor, I guess. So where's our Q? Quasar. This is a G, it looks like. So is it angle? What is this one then? Indent? No. This is wrong. This is wrong too. This is B? Oxblood? Alright. Exegete. Dazzle and zesters. So it's gotta be respect and umpteen. Hymns. We have Jobbery Fan Club. Water. Alright. 2 tough code words. Tough. What is anter? Two tough code words tough in a row. I forgot about British spellings here. What is anter though, or entree? A cavern. Yikes, that's difficult for my American brain. Let's see if Codewords regular is nicer to us. It was yesterday. This can't be so many things, surely. Could be many vowels, though. Could even be an E. It's possible. This is a vowel, right? We're just saying. Seems like it's going to be a Y or an O. Seems like a vowel also. Seems like the E, I guess. Levels? An R here? Could be anything still. I guess an A is the most likely, though. Portals, there's our O. What is this? Lotus. Where's our Q? This is a Q. Okay, this is an I. Quibble. Maybe it's foliage. Here's our Y. The Y was right in the end. This is an H. This is an N. Amulet, like a small ring. Here's an owner. Crafty. Sci-fi. Duplex. Twizzle. Cream. Alright. Just at the average there. Just at the average. Twizzle and quibble. Quite a pair. Alright. Having hard times with code words these days. Let's let's play Strands. Why not? Strands is a word search. And I think it's good to look around the edges. Polygopoly. Like Monopoly or something. I was thinking ology, but we could have a something. Cyclops, that's fantastic. So these are like mythological creatures. I see mythological, actually. Nice, all right. That makes it easy. This is mermaid. Whoops. We have ogre, shout out to ogre. I see centaur. What is this? Dragon. And fairy. Whoops. There we go. Pretty quick strands there. And let's finish, as we always do, on the connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Let's see what we got here. Bud Light, harp, shoot. Harp is a beer too. Corona, bass, flare, rear, Foster, bloom, nurse, recorder, bassoon, raise, sprout, radiation. So I do see that these things are beers, as is Foster, actually. But Foster, sprout, nurse seem related. Bassoon, recorder. Foster, raise, nurse. Sprout or something? I guess bloom, bud, sprout. Flare? Radiation. Flare up, shoot up, rear up, light up, raise up. A lot of these things could be up. Bassoon. Recorder. Both wind instruments. I mean, harp and bass are also instruments. But those are also beers. Maybe beer is a red herring here. Let's try this. Could be wrong. No, it's right. Okay. So I think the beers here are red herring. Can we form 3 reasonable groups here? Radiation, light, flare. Corona. Okay, like a sun corona. I think these are all like, you know, lights in the sky. Solar emanations. And then I think it's this. Oh, rear. Like you raise someone. And then these are all blossoming. Plant growths. Bloom, bud, shoot, and sprout. All right. Wasn't so sure about it. And I did see all the beers, but it wasn't beer in the end. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for the best day of the week for some Thursday puzzles. See you then.